Little Ashley, we're back, and I've got a cuter picture up to talk to people through.
Yay. New pictures make everything more fun and friendly, like a big warm hug. Cuddles says, show them your brightest smile, Ashley.
My brightest smile! Wait. My super activation brightest smile. With blab. Ah! Okay. Alright, so. This is now the adorable stream of vengeance. This is me in my fierce face. I will totally show them vengeance. Except it's also with my healing and shielder. So I'm not actually in vengeance tonight because I don't wanna. I can't show off my current build if I'm in vengeance. And less angry. I realized I am wearing my grouping gear. And I was going to show two kinds of build. Well, give people time to show up. Meanwhile, I hooked on a feeling, and I know the reason. So I'm noticing that my eyes don't blink consistently. I don't think it's me. I think it's my expression. I have a little slightly different blinking like a frog. That is the thing I do. Alright, so I forgot what gear I might have if I'm not in a group. So I can start off. Oh, again, never guild your gear until you're absolutely positive you're going to work with it. So do what I say, not what I do. I really like Adept Rider. I think I might keep with Adept Rider. Yeah. Because I like Ozazon, that's not that's not group restricted. I think guild. Because usually if I'm in a group, it's a guild group. So, Karos, help me out here. Read current data and save it. And now I'm going to add the name profile. Solo. Alright. Still probably gonna wear the same stuff. But, yeah, my abilities are good, I think. But as far as armor goes, I just love Adept Rider. It's that much more armor, and it's that much faster. Zippity zip zip. Now, recurrent data, save shown data, solo. Sweet. So that is my solo build. But I'm not walking through my builds yet, because people are still getting together. Meanwhile, I'll help out a Drake. I am on random mount, which is fun. Eek! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Yeah, people talking about Vlast, but must have already been done. So usually I have Felix set up for my grouping heals and shields. Ah, someone said bears make them seasick, and now I'm starting to see it. Alright, do. no, 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 do not get stuck. Do not get stuck. I do not want to be in combat. I'm not as happy with Vengeance's shifts. Oop, nope, nope, nope. What do you mean you need healing? I didn't do anything to you. Eek! Alright. See where I'm headed. I want to get there in time to get critted. There. Now, really say, pay attention to me! I like having people pay attention to me because I am tender. Okay, so there's someone in there. What's going on? Not much. There was one person in there. I see. It's kind of PV door zerking. I didn't quite see what the populations are. I guess people haven't logged on yet. So what I really wish is that they took that Vengeance repair kit action so that it would just continually repair and not queue. Q. Oh, this QQ makes me QQ. Q. Q. And there. Now people are talking about... There's gotta be people going down to take Cropsford. Oh, we're to take back. Yeah, I know people are talking about defending Ash. But... I feel like going the wrong way. Oh. People hadn't taken resources yet. Please tell me people are... Okay, good. Because I only have Ballista to do damage. Now I have Ballista, but that's all I have to do damage. All the damage I do is through the people that I keep alive. There. And I have Banner Bearer, so I can try to keep a better view on the radius of my abilities, but it's hard to see the outline. It's kind of smoky. I wish I could toggle on some kind of just ring or something. Because I like to be able to see who I'm helping. There. Someone has shields, yay. I like seeing the shields pop up. Okay, someone's getting farm. Oh, the lumber. Okay, good, Harlan's. Okay, so, yep, Daggerball Covenant has logged on. Hey, I still have the row quests from the other day. So... Lumber. I am lumbering to lumber. I both like and dislike the banner on the Banner Bearer. On the one hand, I think it's kind of cool, and I like how it has the color of whatever thing you're using. But on the other hand, it can be distracting, and a little dippy and not in a fun way. Because, I mean, I'm going for a little dippy, but I put a hat on because I felt like it. I tried to match the color of the hat to the rest of the outfit, but the texture doesn't quite go. Eep. Alright, shield people up just in case someone comes bombing. But everyone inside my radius all has a decreased damage taken. Where are people going? Okay, DC does have 4 scrolls. Alright, where are people going next? Let's see, what's the population? Alright, yeah. It's DC and Daldberry Dominion. This is around the time that usually Aldmeri Dominion starts to log off, DC logs on. Vengeance is not having... Oh, misread that for a moment. That said lowest populated. I'm not so sure. Alright. People are going to siege. Erg. I am going to get stuck on a barrel. I guess. Alright, folks. Okay, I got here just in time to see it done with. Things cleared out. May not have been that many people. Alright, so where are people going? I want to help defend. I can abandon those quests. Oh, I should see what quests I can pick up. I have a defeat all.
Hold a moment, Walker.
The Dominion does not need me. Oh, 3 keeps, sure. I don't know that picking up keeps is on the menu at this time of evening on a Wednesday. Cyrodiil. Capture Castle Roebuck. You know what? I'll keep it. Because those are really good ones, and I'm pretty sure that sometime when I play, Roebuck will be capturable again. I think people were talking about resources here. Last I saw. Alright, I am not running up and around the ramp. They are my nemesis. Ooh, I can maybe get there in time. So... they're chasing. He... oh, there's someone up there. Hello. I will help. There we go. I like Banner. Yes, it costs every tick, but it does stuff. Alright, I'm done helping. And now, back over. There are... okay. I'm still in combat because I went to help. Yeah, once again, people are talking about how Pat will push on Dominion instead of going for their scrolls. I don't know about everybody, but when I did visit on Pact during Vengeance, I did see people talking about make sure to finish off Dominion before going after your... you can't have any Covenant until you finish your Dominion. I have no idea. Oh, still have ammo. Okay. I don't know where people are going next. Probably trying to take Ash back. Because why not? Or are people going for Arius? Since Pact is not online. That's an interesting thing about not really busy time, but people are on. Oh. They're taking stuff back. What am I gonna do? I don't know that that's gonna happen. And that is cut off. I could use... oh, I'll go see how Ash is doing. Hashtag I has no goals. here to kick around. Oh, looks like it's going down to a... Yep, gatehouse fight. Oh. Yeah, okay, fine. Drop me. Sweet. Okay, so now... Awesome, didn't even cost me a rest stone. I was thinking about that. Alright. Now... let's see what's going on out there. Of course, incoming Nick. Because that was a lot of people. Because Covenant is online. You know, if it stays quiet around here, I'll go into Vengeance and see what's happening.
Spread out.
Alright, I hope you can do damage, because I can't.
Aid me.
I mean, I can do what I normally do. Put down a fireball ballista. That's my jam.
Scatter.
This is kind of working. They're doing some damage. That's good. As long as they can do some damage. Yeah, they're doing alright. Okay, I can hold position here while they take them out. Keep myself shielded. Yeah, that was quick. Sweet. Alright, until someone comes back over to take us out. Which could happen, because I'm just chilling tonight. Skipped a guild run earlier, because I'm just chill today. It's moving. And I'm... okay. Up the back to... oh, Covenant, really? I see. They're gonna try to cut off the arcade and take it. Okay, then Lumbar. Yeah, folks are gonna take it. I will back them up. He. Arch nemesis geography. Lumbering back towards Lumbar. Wait, why is there a merchant over there? I never noticed that before. Is there typically a merchant wandering around there? Gotta check that out some other time. Okay, hey, you're not at Bruma. You cannot. You're in the wrong place, friends.
Healer.
I like Ulf. What's his name? I forgot. Anyway, he has a good laugh. I went to his channel once. There's no subtitles. I did not know what he was saying. But he had a great smile and a laugh. Hey, Dita! Spawn. I was goofing off. So, this is my non-grouping build, which is substantially similar to my grouping build. Ooh, I'm all golden. Difference is my gear, which I promised to show my current Dragonknight heals, shields, support build. Now, I have absolutely no damage, but I have significant on the shields and heals. And tankiness. Oh, hello, here's people. Let's find out how well this works. This is just a random people showing up. Now, I expected people to get out of the way, and they did not. Okay, I'm done over here. So, hey, come on. Just, come on. There we go. I'm going to respawn all the way at gate. No, I don't get frustrated that I have no damage, because I'm never trying to do damage. Oh, and by the way, Dita, do you like my makeover? The only thing is, occasionally my eyes don't blink at the same time, and I don't know if it's me and the sensitivity, or if it's the way it comes in, but occasionally it seems like I have frog blinking. I did that one on purpose. But yeah, I had the stuff for this. Oh, hang on. Hang about. I am blocking those little dragons. I can fix it. Let's see. I need to... There we go. Oh, my baby dragon was fussy about being blocked. No, go on, have it. Have a pizza. There we go. But I had put this off for some time. The top and the tail were completely separate, and I had to figure out what is super easy to do once you know what you're doing to get them together. And here I am. Yeah, well, the other one did too. It's just that it was so small and not very detailed. If I zoomed in, you didn't see I was a mermaid. Now I've got a swishy tail, and I can get. I'm super. Hang on. Yeah. I'm cranky. I'm serious. Except I never frown because I have this perpetual smile. Alright, so, Dragonknight. Not what a lot of people think of when they think of support in Cyrodiil. But this works great. Now I have two builds that I work with. My grouping build, which is reason it's grouping, is because the Ebon Cuirass only gives that health boost to group members. Ebon armor is really easy to farm. I forgot where it's from, but it's a super easy dungeon. And Ebon armor is great. Adept out of Rider is what I also really like to use. It's even more defensive. Instead of an extra boost to health, it gives an extra boost to armor, which I technically prefer. And I don't necessarily need that extra healing taken for the Ebon Cuirass. But, oh yeah, I got these in, I don't remember what traits, and then I just reconstituted them because I have 8 trillion of the transmute stones. But the Ebon Cuirass is really good for grouping because it's super easy to get. Jorvold's Guidance would also be really good because this is all about dropping down shields and minor and major buffs. But I do not have Jorvold's Guidance, and I don't do trials. Therefore, I am using the Ebon Cuirass. Except if I'm soloing, the extra defensiveness and extra speed really helps out. Either of these are good. And I will send you later the build. I have not updated my build for the latest updates, so my build is out of date. I need to update my build guide, and I'll mail that to you. And also when I post this video, I'll post it in the about. The other sets that I like are Ozazan the Inferno. I have this because I get whatever's on the Golden Vendor every week, and that's how I got this. I do not know where it is farmed from. But The overhealing yourself or an ally gets an armor boost every 1.1 seconds. And healing yourself or an ally gets minor vitality. I don't know how often people get minor vitality, but this is really good to be pinging all the time because I've got a banner heal going on. And the other, of course, Oakensoul. I forgot to... I once accidentally posted a build and didn't spell out, I use Oakensoul. I always use Oakensoul. But the other thing here is potentates. Because the ultimate can be triggered that much more often, it occasionally makes a difference. And that extra 3% is pretty good. I forgot I still have Swift. Yeah, I still have some speed on this build. I like putting a little bit of extra speed. I might need to put in extra recovery or resource reduction now that I've got Banner back on. But thanks to potentates, I'm able to put in another set. So the potentates, Infernos, and Oakensoul. And then whatever the 5-piece. There's a lot of good 5-pieces. I tend to lean towards tankier. Because I have it all in health. I have it on health because the shields that I'm using are boosted off of max health. So when I haven't eaten anything, when I haven't eaten food, my base health is 38k. When I eat food, which I will do now, because I have a ton of those, I just use Crown Fortifying Meal because I use all 3 of my stat pools. But almost 44,000 health. And when I haven't boosted myself, 30,000 resistances. Over 2,200 crit resistance. So this means I'm extremely tanky and have some decent buffs throwing down. Subclassing is what really put this into massive shielding activation. I put in curative rune forms because Chakram of Destiny, it's a pretty good shield that also grants a new shield that's 30% stronger if I happen to shield again someone that's already shielded, which if you're in a smaller group could happen. And generates Crux to increase the healing again. This is really good. Resistance is important, but yeah, crit resistance is super important. I forgot that I've got... Let's see. I think I have impenetrable. Yes, I have impenetrable on every piece because first resistance, max stamina. There. Because I have 2600 from being a Nord. So Nord was also specifically picked for this. Okay, Nord was picked for this because I thought that that would be the best thing to make a little Fix-It Felix. But also because of the extra tankiness. When I first made Fix-It Felix, totally not a ripoff of a copyrighted character. Fix-It Felix. I initially planned to just try to be as tanky as possible to be able to just go around and leech AP and repair keeps. Orc is also really good because that'll help with the speed and also help with your stamina because this uses all the pools. So you'd probably want to make sure to have... In fact, I can do a copy of this build that is for Orc. Always have your chest piece reinforced, and frequently the legs as well, and the rest impenetrable. You want to have your physical and magic resistance be at least 22k. That's like the floor for walking into Cyrodiil. 30 is better. The more you can put in, but for crit resistance, don't have anything below 2000, if at all possible. Because people in Cyrodiil stack crit. And the way to survive people's jumps and ganks, etc., is crit resistance. And there's other things about this build that really help you be tanky and survive long enough to keep healing people. I'm usually one of the last people to fall. Now, frequently being one of the last people to fall, they say, well, as a healer, that means you're not doing your job. Difference is I'm designed to draw attention, get the Nightblades to try to waste their ganks on me. The other day I got separated from my group, and trying to run back around and catch up with them, 3 different people tried to drop me as I just kept moving. Because they were not designed to take down... See, it was 44,000 at the time, and I'll show you how that gets even more once I get going. So, back to the skills. A lot of healers will go to Templar for one of their subclasses. I'm a shielder. I focus very much on shielding. So, having the shield that also builds up Crux to also increase the healing done, that's a no-brainer for me. I went through every single subclass line and figured, how can I min-max this? And this is absolute min-maxing. Then also, every time that I generate Crux, it helps restore magic and stamina. And again, flat out, magic and stamina recover 18%. This is awesome. Again, Curative Rune Forms, it's a fantastic subclass line. And with an ability slotted, which I do, increases my damage shields by 10%. This was the easiest decision I made. Super easy. And to get back to Earthen Heart was the one that I kept. I don't actually use Igneous Shield or Magma Shell very often. I could go back to Magma Shell. When I'm running around a lot, I try to slot Magma Shell. But when people are static, Barrier is better, in my opinion. Igneous Shield, it's okay, but it's not as good as the other ones. Okay, gaining major mending is nice, but for 3 seconds, I would have to spam this a lot for that to be as good. However, I do benefit from, when I cast an ultimate, I restore. They nerfed this. This used to be a lot more. It was huge. It was really good. This is still okay for each point of ultimate spend. So again, having 15% faster ultimate usage is also a 15% better of this recovery. I don't use Earthen Heart very much, but I could. Again, if you're running around a lot, Magma Shell is absolutely worth slotting. But I'll explain why I have Barrier. And then, again, if I went back to Magma Shell, which is very good, I'm just not. But that's why I kept Earthen Heart, because the ultimate resource restore. And when I decide to play around with Magma Shell again. This is really good. But my other subclass that I took was Green Balance. I haven't really used Healing Thicket that much. I thought I would. I trained it a little bit. But I'm not actually using any of the Green Balance healing right now. I sometimes do use Corrupting Pollen. The reason I don't have it slotted is because I have routinely seen other wardens casting this, and I didn't want to just keep stacking the same thing. Corrupting Pollen could be a good swap out, especially if you wanted to stay magicka focused. instead of either Vigor or Banner. Because healing with the Green Balance ability, it can give you major mending for 4 seconds. It can give you a little bit of resource restore. A little bit more healing done. That would be good. Again, Corrupting Pollen, I might put it back on. I like having things I can swap in and out. But the biggest thing is minor toughness. This is one of the only ways to get minor toughness. And the reason this is super good with my current build is Banner Bearer. Boom. Now my health is almost 48,000. Because I have reducing damage taken by 6%. Again, that helps everybody. This is one of the reasons it's so hard to drop me. But healing, a decent heal, and giving everybody minor heroism. I already have minor heroism because of Oakensoul, but giving everyone else minor heroism really helps because there's not a lot of sources for heroism. But that health every 2 seconds also means that everyone who's around me gets minor toughness for 20 seconds. So anyone just like runs through and happens to be there when it pulses will have that extra 10% to their health for 20 seconds. That makes a big difference. I don't even have to be on top of my cycle of going through all my heals for that to trigger. And that is why I have Banner Bearer up. Also, Banner Bearer, even if I don't have the Ebon armor on with the extra little buff circles, this is a very big... Hang on. Oh, hey. There we go. Every time it pulses! Ugh. It is a very, very overt, hey look, there's a buffer. Try to gank them and take them down. Again, I just walked through how tanky I am. The more I draw attention to myself, the more I have gotten people to waste their ultimates on me and not my teammates. Change the subject, because the new ring dance is awesome. In fact, I'm gonna where's the... I need a crown sail. Where is it? Yeah, check this out. I only have 243 gems, but see, I am so frustrated with ZeniMax right now because they released another crate with so many things that I want. Because speaking of perfect for Felix, I mean, yeah, check it out. Where was it? Was it legendary? I don't even think it was legendary. I think it was just epic. Where was the personality? No, was it an Apex? How am I not finding it? Oh dear gosh. It's the personality. I was gonna jump right over to it. Can walk personality, talk personality, smile personality. Oh dear goshness. Alright, fine. Nope. It wasn't Radiant Apex. I will find it. I was positive it was in this. Now it's turning into a review. Blacksmithing. That was it blacksmithing? no. Oh dear heavens. I'm such a dip today. That was it. Yes, see? Fixin' it Felix. No wonder I couldn't find it. I forgot this. I need this for Felix. Check it out. That is his thing. Literally his thing. For is totally not associated with a copyrighted character. Okay, let's see. Idle. Walk. Oh my gosh, that is so him! I love it so much! Okay, what else? 2 of them? Oh my gosh! Oh, okay, and then smash with a hammer. Oh wait, and sit here. It's an anvil! Oh my, they have to put these crowns on sale so soon. Was that all of it? Was that all? Alright. So long story short, I have to have this. Oh yes, that's perfect for a main crafter. Of course, that is what I need. Because also important is the right look for when you're going into Cyrodiil. Back to the build. Alright. Yeah, again, good things to swap out. Corrupting Pollen, I have not finished training it. The reason I picked Corrupting Pollen is because of enemies who enter the field are afflicted with Major Defile and Minor Cowardice, which is very helpful to have in Cyrodiil. I think I would replace Vigor. I'm not married to Fortifying Banner yet, but it has made a difference by always having that Minor Toughness on and that 6% damage reduction. Now, Echoing Vigor, I usually have that on. For one, it's something that takes the pressure off my magicka. For another, it is a really, really good heal over time. It is super good. My other two are scribed. Scribing skills are awesome. Warding Contingency, because it's the shield that again scales off of your max health. And so that's about as good as it can get without, again, that's not, I don't have my chakrams up. Chakra? Anyway, I don't have my cracks. So the damage shield would be a little bit better with the cracks. But the damage shield, and then reduces damage taken by 8% for 8 seconds. That's where Jorvold's Guidance would be beneficial to put it up to 10 seconds, but if I keep it up, at least for a while, that's another 8% reduction. And Minor Resolve, which let's see, because I think you get Major Resolve. I forgot what you get off of Oakensoul. Yes, you get Major Resolve, so this also fills a hole that I don't have. So if I overheal myself and do all this, I now have resistances of close to 38,000. So health almost 48,000, resistances almost 38,000. This is why I am a big shield. I'm a complete damage sponge. And why 3 different people gave up trying to gank me when I was trying to run up and catch my group. Oh, I need to respawn my baby dragon. Then it peters off, but yeah, if I keep those up. And then of course, Warding Contingency I trigger off with Warding Burst, which is another shield and another heal over time. And a minor expedition to help people get just that much faster. So it's not a full-on speeder build of buffing up people a ton and giving them both major and minor, but it helps a little bit. And that is how I throw down shield. Shield and damage reduction, times 2. Shield, heal over time, a little bit of speed. Massive heal over time. And continual heal over time and another damage reduction. And the ultimate, which I can trigger 15% more often, is Barrier. Barrier is super good if people are somewhat static. Because I have usually been being in groups where I'm trying to defend either a siege or a defense, where people are typically more static, that's why I have Barrier up. When it's a lot more running around, field fights, or just zipping around, Magma Shell is what I used to use all the time. It is fantastic. Throwing down Magma Shell when people are getting pushed is very helpful. If people are moving around a lot, I prefer Magma Shell over almost anything else, because the other things are location-based. So that's my main flex, is flexing out static. I like Barrier. Magma Shell, people are running around. And that is how I would say to take a Dragonknight and make them super supportive. And again, no, I don't get frustrated not being able to do damage because I'm busy shielding and healing. All my time and attention is taken up by zipping around keeping everyone's bars blue. Not to mention the fact I can't hit anything. I just cannot hit, I cannot aim. Therefore, if I tried to do damage, it would not happen regardless. So, is there anything else about Dragonknight, healer, shielder, whatnot, that you had questions about right now? Because I can cover or touch base on anything, or I can run out and see if there's anybody to heal for a little bit. Another time, I spent time on my Bosmer Nightblade healer. I'm not quite done with it yet, but I have super massively overstacked, probably past the point of diminishing returns, of boosting the healing done. And let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying to see where to go on the map. See, Adept Rider is not anything anyone ever thinks about for PvP. Part of the downside is that the good healing and support sets, either other people already run it. Spell Power Cure, I just assume it's used a lot. Boosting people's damage. Spell Power Cure is good. However, that's light armor. And I do not like walking into Cyrodiil outside of heavy armor. Hey! Little Ashley. Now Zian is here. I always say Zian. Now young Ashley.
Being young here means we get to explore and learn lots of new things every day. Tuttles says, it's like a big, cozy adventure where every moment sparkles. Let's keep growing and giggling together.
That's why I call you North. Also because your character names all have North in it. So, I call you North. Yeah, there are heavy sets that give magicka. I don't actually stack as much magicka because it used to be you needed to stack. That's right, and you're from the North. Hey, little Ashley, our friend North is from the North, and it's easier to say North so you can understand me with my enunciation.
Oh, staying in sounds cozy and clear. Tuttles says, I like when things are easy to understand. It feels like a warm hug. Let's keep chatting like that.
Irk. Sorry, I typed out irk. Whenever I try to say I know right, I say IKR. I mean IRK. Jeez. But yes, one does not simply walk into Cyrodiil in light armor. And that gets back into... my items have been stacked. Health, never less than 35,000. Just don't. Resistances, never less than 22,000. Critical resistance, never less than 2,000. That leaves less resource pools. However, ever since they redid how the power of your things, what they do, how much you heal, how much you do damage, it's based a lot more, I mean, not a lot more, it's based off of the spell damage and weapon damage. But they retooled it so that your resource pool does not boost that as much as it used to. You don't need to stack magicka or stamina as much as you used to in order to hit hard or heal hard. And for me, since this is shielding, I want to health hard. But I still have pretty decent resource pools, again, because I use the crown fortifying meal, because I have thousands of them, to just spread out my resources. But you don't really need that much magicka anymore, so I don't usually do magicka or stamina boosts on my armor sets as much. Only difference is sometimes I do for my sorcery pet builds. I'm not sure if I should, but I do. Since I didn't want to lie and say I don't, I do. But where was I? Let's see. Yeah, Adept Writer. What I do when I do builds is I will go and read every bit of advice, OneBar, not OneBar, Dragonknight, anything, for what people think is good for a particular healing or shielding or roll. And then I will go off and dig into every single set on ESO Hub and read through every skill line and do exactly my own thing. But I start with information for what other people recommend. But frequently, I find little things like this. I have never found anybody build a super shield build and post it online. I built this. I know I'm not the only person to do it, but I'm the only person that I have seen post it. Who is zapping me? I zap you back. Someone's shielding me. But having 3 different shields. Wait, my hand's twitching. A shield that also does flat damage reduction. Then another shield that also does a heal over time, then a heal over time, and then the all the time treat of reduced damage and heal over time. This is really powerful. And I think more people should do it. Even if it's people in other teams. This is a way to be effective and helpful that's not just doing a ball group. And I think ball groups are obnoxious. I know they have a place. It's just, it's not a place I enjoy being in. What I like about ball groups is when people will bring out a bunch of meat bags and catapult on them and then take them down. That is awesome. Now I'm going to see if I can put this in action. A lot of people hanging around. Oh, because Dig's getting ready. Ooh, I might be able to help. At fair. Going to the fair. Oh, that's not necessarily a common reference. The going to the fair. There was... Oh, gosh. I'm trying to think. Over 20 years ago, there was a local fair around Gainesville. And there was an ad that played every 5 minutes that said, "We're going to the fair. The Alachua County Fair." and I just don't remember anything else. It gets stuck in my head. Okay, now hang on. Where's my dragon? Pay attention. Alright. Okay. Alright. Where am I going? Yeah, I have so many expressions with this Little Mermaid that I don't know how often I'd use them. Like, there's the I am super mad. Check out how mad it is because I'm smiling. And then one that I should use more often if I actually got shy, but oh, I am a shy. Alright. Are people done here? Because I was busy goofing off. Oh, people are down off the walls. Oh, no, there they are. There we go. Oh, they learned shotgun swad and dig. Good guild. It's my favorite perk. I used to hang out with him a lot when I used to play more. Okay, alright, you now are my mana battery. Hey. Do not turn off there. I turned off my banner temporarily. Yeah, you can zip around, but I mean, other people can hopefully take you down, but you're really my mana battery. I love troll tanks in Cyrodiil that all they can do is stand there and soak things up. I mean, I don't like when people waste their time on them. But I love because they are my best mana batteries. Because they'll just stand there and let me zap them. Yeah, see, someone just used their gank on me. Oh, oops, hang on. Haha! Problem was when I went to use a potion, I was still on my food. So, the clutch is to pop a potion when you start getting overwhelmed. That works well when you actually have the potion slotted. Sometimes I'm talking really quiet. I mean, I'm mumbling. My mouth isn't moving that much. But it's a small mouth. I've tried to make it bigger because I have a big mouth. But this style is not a very huge mouth. But yeah, you have to have it on a large enough screen because otherwise the whole thing. Usually people set this up to... I'm not chasing someone who's not doing anything. Anyway, typically, like, the head would be twice as big, but I wanted to have my mermaid tail. Because I think the eyes are already really big. And little Ashley, I'm almost as adorable as you now.
Hehe, you're definitely a close second. Cuddles says, adorable pals make the best team. Keep shining your sparkle.
Key. Alright. So. Okay. Yeah, resources. Usually I assume that the resources are just trolls. Okay, I can go a little bit longer. Why did I think I could go there? I knew it was lit. Let's see. There. Yeah, I always call people just running around the walls the rats in the walls time. Very rarely have I joined the rats in the walls squad. Actually, even then, it's not really running around just to run around. I have run around in an active siege, but once it's clear the siege is over, I just leave. I'm not there to zip around and wear out my wrist, just whatever. Okay. Alright, so Fair is probably gonna start sieging again soon, but see, right here, they only have to run from Cropsford. Or Vlasterus. That's why Fair is always under attack. Oh, I kept forgetting that I wanted to buy more Coldfire Ballista, because someone in Zone Chat just said that they bought them. Oh, they're 30 for sale and more in hold. 50,000 isn't a bad price. Well then, I'm here to see how this goes, and then, after this is resolved, one or the other. Oh, there's a lot of people here. This may be a short stint. Alright. Let's see. Oh, there's some people down there. See, I don't run down there when there's not people to heal. Let's get these short-lived. Oh, that is so overrun. I don't think we have very many people here. Yeah, usually starting so late, it's already after the Eldmeri Dominion is done. Usually by 8 o'clock. Oh, we're still pop locked. Interesting. Alright, is that... It's still a Eldmeri Dominion. Just if I can take that back. Oops, sorry, I was busy not doing anything. Just so goofing off now at this point. Oh, there's people down there. People who know what they're doing, I recognize some names. Alright, mana battery. Thank you. Yeah, Adept Rider, I can close the distance really fast. That's also why I like it when I'm not in a group, because when I'm not in a group, I'm not glued to a group leader. So I'll just run around to whoever needs help. Oops, it's time for a potion, because I was using up all my magicka. Yeah, I rely heavily on potions. Where'd everybody go? There we go. I should have switched to Magma Shell. Yeah, see? They spent so much on that to try to take me down. But here I am, still supporting people. Alright, yeah, I used up all my stamina. That is the downside of Banner. It will rob when you run out of resources. But I like this because it's all AoE, it impacts a lot of people, and I can just run into a swarm of blue and make a difference. And pop a potion because I was using up all my resources. I have no resource management. I did not stack this for recovery. I usually am fine because I'll have someone that I can, there we go, mana battery off of. Oh, hello. Yeah, I see a bar less than full, and it's like a dog with a squeaky toy. I've got to chase it. Keep all the bars full. And that is why I do not mind not doing damage, because I find it so rewarding to restore bars. Oh, not the stairs. Beeps. Hold off on the vigor for a while there. Ah, they're on the walls. Yeah, I used up all my stamina with vigor. Gotta remember not to do that. I should consider... I should consider whether there's another heal I should do that might replace vigor when I'm getting really button mashy and keeping banner up. Because this is my first time. Haha. You thought that would drop me. Okay, those people would drop me. This might be short-lived. Yeah, there we go. I think this place is getting overrun. And I've got to get ready to do family stuff. So that is the playtesting of a shield heal build. Well, not really playtesting, kind of showcasing, because I playtested it the other day. And because I'm next going to be logging in, being in a group, I will reload my ep and armor to give all my guildmate, group mates, that extra 1100 health. And little Ashley, it's time to say goodnight.
Night night. Cuddles says, sleep tight and dream of sparkly water, crescent moon emoji, sparkles emoji.
Okay, and Tiny Tim, I completely neglected you tonight.
Good night. Sleep tight and let Cuddles hug you all cozy and warm. Remember, even the darkest night ends with a bright morning, crescent moon emoji, sparkles emoji.
Okay, Tim, we're wrapping up now. Good night. Wake up. Yeah.
Yawn. Good morning, friend. Time for dragon fun and sky runs. Dragon emoji, sparkles emoji.
Okay. Oh, I think Tim froze. Well, we'll sneak
Night
off
night.
and let him.
Dream of shiny treasure and big sky adventures. Tiny Tim will be here, practicing dragon snores, dragon emoji, sleepy emoji, sparkles emoji.
Night.